simply be targets against competence. Then we take a decision in this. Say a contract must have fire AFCON when to me and fire you leave. Say if in a corporate. Ghana maybe I don't know what that. Obano my results are you go. That's the football environment. You come in, you give us results or not, or you leave. Look, as some Americans is here, the issue of rebuilding your new squad embemu, because me say no matter what you want to build, on my Ghana, it is a minimum requirement to qualify for the AFCON. And see, any rebuilding asem, any young team asem. For me, Otuado has failed the minimum requirement, and whether in the contract now and in the one, it can be as the targets. That's what failed there. Senka FNO our corporate outlook. This wouldn't be a very, very big decision we have to take. But Rich, yet no credit say the expectation of an average Ghanaian of enemy Tina Esco goes beyond just sacking of coach and as a man in Tina. Me say FNO problem they need to do a lot of things to gain the confidence of Ghanaians in the Blasters. And Sanyo Mane also, a decision on Otto is just about 15 to 20% of it. Rich, Makase, the management structure of your national teams are wrong. Sure, na your World Cup no. Na yewo Macado yewo Kwesi Agyeman as an vice yewo Sekofo yewo Steven Apia yewo Alhaji Gruza and other people as your Blasters management committee. Ye the Sankofo ya na sa call AFCON in Ivory Coast. Ye from the World Cup na ye buy no people like Alhaji Gruza money or Sekofo mo twen omo. And you call Ivory Coast by and conforming so I am on your side, no, or then we added Randy Abbey to it, Rich. FNA, Minister of FA headquarters, there is a full secretariat. I am from FA headquarters. I am secretariat workers headed by Ora Prosper Harrison Ado. And to Ura FA, your HR department, your Momusha documents, so your Momusha way. Their job, and they say, Rich, everything I hear in running football, they provide the administrative support to it. Say, FA when the secretariat. Rich, do we need more than 2 people to run any national team? Oh, my. We don't. We don't need a group of people to manage Blasters, manage black materials, manage Blasters. We don't need them. Saliano, a gun of way every phone almost sa. You don't need group of no.
We don't need this. You
don't need these people. What you say? We don't need them. Because say you're booking flights. Yeah, flight arrangement. Yeah, hotel arrangement. These things are done on daily basis by the FA Secretariat. The management committee na nkasa no. What is their work? Me na me kachiro. Macado. Dr. Randy Abbey no one more. Omo management committee no. Omo pokra no. So omo betu kwa the Blasters next year. Their hotel arrangements, their flight arrangements are done by the Secretariat. So what do they do? National team no. You don't need. There are too much hands around it. Are unnecessary. And a second of four before. Look, Massima make any baby and best me call ye. Me best go for and baby and best me call ye. No my back. And say, Rich, say Ghana for. I'm a double blasters now. Blasters in any year. Say Ghana for. Say your mama me double blasters now. Me and supporting blasters now in good or bad times. Blasters in any year. And to reach somewhere else, as soon you know is to do what will make the people of Ghana love their blasters. Number one, and they say over the years they've consistently told you, say their hands around the blasters, you know, say, and also don't know, and they don't do any particular job. And to me, they say, why do we continue to keep the structure of management of the national teams? You know, the same. It's as if say Ghana for some American, yeah, female. But as some American, Rich, we don't say it out of emotions. Oh. I don't have any emotional attachment to it. I am saying, say, FN was secretariat. There are secretariat workers that you come monthly to run the secretariat of the Ghana Football Association. And there are blasters in here. Say a full timbers. Say your booking hotel. Say a flight arrangement for players. I have from Omombra, Omonko, and it's money. These things are done on daily basis by the secretariat of the Ghana Football Association. So why do you need 4-5 member committee to run a national team? Why do you need that? You only need about 2 people. Number 2, the 2 people or even one out here. Which why must it come from within the team? Why? It is national team. Let everyone feel welcome on the team. Don't let it look like football people team. If you do that, Rich, you don't get the love of the people. People see national teams as a yankophobia. And if you quote their love for it, it doesn't come. It's a word. Don't we see them, or we just don't respect Obia's opinion? My national team, no, any nation like. Money no Obia's national team be. Take away the football people from the national team. The secretariat is there to work with anybody you appoint. Give it a more corporate outlook. Open up for people to apply as business managers of the various national team. Do these appointments. Be very, very transparent with it. No be a room. And you say, you have to say you appointed Richardo as the Blasters business manager. You say Richardo submitted his CV, went through a vigorous interview and selection process, and he did team Namano. So Richardo is the CEO of the Blasters. Or any the FA secretariat. Then probably a team coordinator who is experienced in football administration. And it doesn't have anything to do with any ESCO member. Say Richardo say now see you reviewing a report, you're reviewing a Juma. We know say we are reviewing someone who is outside the room of the ESCO based on his contract and his job. How is this difficult? Rich, how is Asama Meeking so difficult to apprehend and implement? How? Blasters, and the other national teams, what is there for these people are here. And confirm also Mudo national team and bad any BM because of Mamu Tonwisha. They say, Mumma Blasters in the moon now, me and Nadiano. And you know, what's it, Debbie?
So how do you hire power? What if I walk up, how do I go?
Rich.
You buy issues.
Rich. And then you have some Jolly
I can't say, I ran to the ground to say, Sule issues with the inner, and then your man committee.
Me say,
no for problems with the buy.
Me say,
Kevin Prince Boatimuna. The same management committee.
Me carry one of our shows in Accra. That time me a court tournament be. And Andrea Ayumo were invited to the presidency. Now you person you discuss bonuses. When they went there, Andrea Ayu, yes, it was Andrea Ayu and Asamoah. They told the then president, I think it was John Mahama. I've said it years ago. Into Mekai.
That's a Brazil.
Probably yes.
Yeah, Brazil 2014.
They told John Mahama in the face. Say, born a Yakobono. The contingent na idea a one blasters na one. Too much. Too many. I'm not so do. And you see a Kampa. All you see them doing because see a Koboa, near tournament. Rich, every player is led by the technical team and the medical team. I said, Omoma Kadina, Sebi, almost so for so power tournament, you know. Rich, anyhow. So players, let's say, they go to their team hotel. So Omo for rooms, they see the management committee at the hotel lobby drinking. So Omo Koda. No more safe market training. They see the management committee members at the lobby drinking. And all that they do is that they bypass them. Drinking. They have complimentary tickets to the stadium. See a robot dreamer, then they come pep talk. It should be done by the coach.
And when you
get it. So one person can do that.
Yeah.
If say a management member of the Blasters, just one, can give you a pep talk as a representation of the management of the team. Which number two, it's yes, son. My expectation is that somebody who say Ampa after any meeting, they are ready to change something about national team no Blasters now. Yes, son, the structure of the management of the Blasters and all the national teams. Number two, yeah, call us Rich, me say strategically. So we use our planner. Lay the plan formally. Me say come here ESCO member today. And I come executive council room. I will tell them. Say if we necro. See a Blasters call up. Say if we call 23 players, we will allocate 5 of them to the local league, 3 of them to the youth teams. And it's a fair 23 players. MO5 should strategically come from the local league. Because the local people who are supposed to love the Blasters feels the Blasters is too bugger for team dodo.
That be our for them from
This is strategic. It's a for local league for now. They can associate with the Nkemamu for now. You a quota in the Blasters. You make 3 slots to your junior national teams, So if
from Division 2.
So how can you say you are building Rich and there's no representation of your youth teams in your national team? Then what are you building? And if there are 3 slots from the youth team, from under 17 to the Blasters, we should have 3 slots from the youth teams. That gives you the notion say Ampa. We are rebuilding Ampa. The rest can go in for the merit players now. They be a fair Omo. Coach Nijini say Omo and Ometima Yejubano. And you face the structure of the management, then you face the structure of your call-ups. So yes, idea people will then know say no. You are now re-strategizing and you are changing something. Now the last thing on whether Otto Ntina and Asaman Ntina. I have had the 2 school of thought. Football is a performance environment. Say Obano ama a performance now you go near the obi all performance naba. I listened to an extended interview of Sani Diarra, who also made a point say, be an Ghana for do na nim. Angola for no motopi your group no have kept their coach
Gongaves
since 2018.
Asante Aliou Cisse.
And he cited from Gongaves since 2018. We are in 2024 age. It is obey a coach since 2018. You have only information now. Do you understand why the Angolan team is like that today? It seems that they've gone through a long process and they've picked now. It's only about Edmund. He cited the Aliou Cisse example. Say, at the beginning it wasn't easy. The whole country said Aliou Cisse the Onyanye. The whole country. The FA president kept faith in him. When at the long term the success came, the whole country jubilated with the leadership. And a performance environment that goes against Otto. And those who are saying, say, hey, be with time. Otto bet my baby. But Rich, say the American can. the decision to get Ghanaians back to love Blasters and move with the team, no. For me, auto going or coming is just a 20%, 50% of if we want to get the love. The bigger interest, no, within the FA now and how they manage the national team. Any collapse, and no. Even it includes the appointment of Obisa Minister as the team manager of the Blasters. Look, I have nothing against my brother. And let me see, my first I do see here, or Pekina with the two loudspeaker, his first words will be me at saying, I have a very, very good relationship with him. But Rich, how consistently the men can say the FA as a political structure should not evade in the national team. Obiano says Sado is a cat boy.
In years,
Sado have been making argument for the cat perspective on national teams. Whether a place or you from they threw punches. Why do you give such a person a sensitive position to say the team manager of the Blasters? When you know, say, he can naturally quote enemies for the national team. But just because of the argument and he can quote enemy for the national team success. Why do we, we are not careful about these small details and derail the national team of enmity? Now and conform here on my phone and love it on the national team. No, we should make the people love their national team. Rich, I have friends in Scotland, but don't be you say on Oko school. Oko do first 3 months I didn't come. And all can say, Charlie, the way I'm for foreign national team is serious. And I'm saying, I say, Scotland in Bobo. Or be able to say Scotland in Bobo. But Rich, whether lose, draw, or win, the way the people carry their flags with pride to go and support the Scottish national team, whether home or away, national television, they are talking about their national team. They still talk about their national team. They speak with the national team with their pride and patriotism. We don't have that in Ghana. And until we have that, Rich, we should forget. Nancy, I'm a minimum Usino. Nancy, I'm a Tiwana, made Jenny. Ghana can be a very, very interesting country, Rich. In the last 2 years, one national team national team win Puano. Asamoja Mo. Asamoja Kevin
Donado Apia.
Yes. National team win Puano. Na Enra, let me give you an example and end. You have Fifi from Cake GH. A postie, I think it was 2016. A postie, ni post to be on Facebook. As or share, no one posted that and or share. Rich, the original post in 2016 was that Yema Akosia Pia Entina, and Yema Nko. Chatam na Ketimo. 2019, right? Good. 2019. Tabana Ketimo say, or they will not continue with the contract of Akosia Pia. Rich, go and read comments. 59 and no Obeka, you say, Charlie, when I posted this in 2019, go read comments. And we did not time Akosia where you coach. When coach about ball in it, they were insulting him. Which yet to go out. We've listened to radio. The Blasters led by Samoja Muni SMO because they were not winning trophies. And in the attempt, any super. But today, that national team, any the chance our national team will poor. As if say they were glorified Blasters are. That is Ghanaians for you.
Yama Ghana for some brem. Na almost so much of my do. Yama is day. And